Since 7 years old, golf has been my life. I've been a golf professional since 1981. My name's Kenny Ezel, and I've been here at the Villages since 1989 designing golf courses, and it's been quite a run. As we moved south of 44, some of the property we had was really confined, narrow, had other constraints to it, wetlands and environmental constraints that we had to deal with. So that's when we started really tinkering with what can we do with it. We've built a lot of executive golf, which is our par 3, par 4 variety. But then we came up with the idea, well, how about a pitch and putt? And we started that concept, which I'm thrilled about at Marshview. And then we did the Finney putting course. And the putt and play putting course there at Finney has just been a real big hit. And so we've taken those two concepts and have started to apply them into future projects. Well, Southern Oaks is the country club we're working on right now. And it's an 18-hole golf course. We've worked very, very hard on it for over a year and a half, and we're glad to have it start to come out of the ground. We're doing a few things differently. Besides it being on the turnpike, we're creating some nice moguls and mounds and beautiful ponds that we have. It's very unique in the fact that it's got 3 par 3s, 3 par 4s, 3 par 5s on each 9. It's going to be a strategic golf course. It's not as long as some of the other ones we've done because of the par 3s, par 4s, and par 5s being equal. And one of the things that I think everybody will enjoy once they get there is the fact that there's no road crossings. And I don't know of any other development course that we've done that doesn't have a road crossing. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a beautiful golf course, and we're looking forward to it.
I'll tell you, Kenny, I've really been looking forward to this, so I appreciate it. I've seen a lot of your courses, and I've seen the designs after the fact, but I've never had the chance to see something before ground's even been moved. So this is kind of cool. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a neat experience all the way around, I think. So, Southern Oaks is part of the Sawgrass Grove, and we got the putting course and the 18-hole course, and it's going to be quite a challenge, I think, for everybody to get out there and play it and enjoy it. Once they find the right place that they want to play,
sure,
they're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, I know they're going to have fun. That's guaranteed. But how do you get here? This I'm sure this wasn't your first rendering of this project, but
no, we went through quite a few of them. I guess I could just kind of tell you how we get started. It's kind of an interesting process. We have a nice aerial, and of course overlay what we call this trash paper or bumblewad, and we start identifying different areas that we have to look at, like the low areas, and looking at the trees and that type of thing. You can see here that we have 2 or 3 different areas that we've moved a road around, or we've slid a lake here and there. So we try to really focus on where we're going to start and where we're going to finish.
Sure.
You got to start at 1 and end on 9 most of the time.
In theory, that helps, doesn't it?
It does help. Yeah. So, and then once we get all that kind of in place and everybody's looked at it, then we go to a little bit larger scale. This scale is 1 to 400, and then we'll take and go up to a 200 scale. We really work hard to try to make sure we create nice safe zones, water that's available for the development to connect, and then it starts to kind of come together. And as we went through all of that, we ended up coming up with the 18-hole course here at Southern Oaks. So if you want to walk through it, the marketplace that we have, Sawgrass Market, is going to be over here on this side.
Okay.
And we take and come around this way and come back, and here is the starter shack that's going to be the starter shack for all of the Southern Oaks golf course. The courses, are basically very similar as far as the way they look. You have the Live Oak course, which is the west course, and you have the Laurel Oak 9, which is the east course. And so they're very similar in the way that they look. They're not going to be the same as they play.
Sure.
But this is pretty interesting. These 2 starting holes are par 5s. Right here is what we'll call number 10 eventually. This will be number 1. And then we have 3 par 5s.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
I like
we
that.
have 3 par 3s. And they're all going in different directions, which, you know, a lot of times you'll see a golf course and they got the par threes and they're kind of in a similar type. So this will take advantage of all the different breezes that are going to be out there in any type of different conditions here.
Well, I always thought you had an art of some way getting every hole into the wind. At least when I'm playing, that's what it always feels like. So I guess that was just a myth or something I've always thought.
Well, it doesn't always work that way, does it?
One of the things I've always been impressed on what you do, and I'm kind of looking here with some different angles and whatnot, is this looks like it's going to be accessible or enjoyable for all golfers. You know, sometimes you go out to that golf course and it's either you better have a game or it's going to beat you up. It looks like we're going to get a lot of smiles coming off this golf course.
I think it's going to provide every one of our golfers an opportunity to enjoy whatever tee they want to play or wherever they feel their fancy is that day. We're going with something quite different here, Ken, with the way that we're going about the tees. If you notice, they're very elongated. And they're going to provide an opportunity for us to move the tee up from the back tee or move the forward tee back. So there's going to be ability for us to change the yardage quite around. Very good for the beginner or for whoever, super senior, ladies and that type of thing, but then they can take an advance up or back based on their ability.
Again, if you play the right tee, you're going to get what you're looking for.
That's right.
This is impressive, and I'm really excited of seeing how and watching how this materializes. And you know, it's not going to be long. We'll be cutting a ribbon on this thing and playing a little golf. So I can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to kind of be here at a ground level.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks.
Today we're going to go out and take a look at the Bexley Trail, which, you know, I've often said is going to be the center of the universe for quite a while at the Villages. It sure is exciting for us to be able to break ground on this golf course. It truly is going to be a nice addition. It's exciting to see this side of the development start to happen. We plan on opening up late in the summer of 2021, maybe early fall, depending on how everything takes and goes. So we move pretty quick once we get started.